The Green in Great Britain campaign is a wonderful campaign that the RHS have started. This is the second year of the campaign, and it's a wonderful initiative that's going countrywide to encourage us to stop paving over our gardens. The statistics speak for themselves, and they're really rather shocking. 1 in 4 front gardens now in the UK are completely paved over, and 1 in 3 has absolutely no plants whatsoever in the space.
What have we become? A nation where beauty has been sacrificed at the altar of utilitarianism and economy.
Who actually likes looking at concrete? We just need to be creative.
Who can be happy with the loss of so much green space from our streets? No one. Not when gardens do so much good and prevent so much harm.
This situation of Britain's front gardens has become over 5 millions with not one single plant in it. Another 7 million are nearly totally paved over.
We've already heard that we're not talking about a few dozen paved gardens here. This is an epidemic. We are talking about millions of front gardens lost over to grey.
Greening Grey Britain is about reclaiming the grey and doing different things with it.
It's easy to wax lyrical about our global responsibilities, to wag the finger and give out dire warnings. But as Jane Austen said, it's not what we say or think that defines us, it's what we do.
Front gardens, unlike many back gardens, aren't just permeable to rainwater, but to social interaction.
Gardens are no longer nice to have. It really is time to say, look, they're essential. They're essential for our health, they're essential for our nation and our nature, and for the environment.
A road, a bridge, a pavement, a connection doesn't need to be concrete, doesn't need to be grey. It can literally be green.
We've heard about all the issues, and I'm not going to go into that. The question is, how do we bring green and plants back into our front gardens? I suppose a lot of what we're thinking about is how can we do achievable things which are within the grasp of many people.
We need to make sure that local authorities, planners and everybody else do actually have the skills, the understanding and the ability to guide people, guide developers so that whether they're road engineers or they're building a block of flats, they actually build in that resilience, that environmental resilience.
In my view, there's absolutely no point in major legislative change around what you can and can't do. If you can't enforce it, it just brings the system under into disrepute. So what we've got to do is give as many people as possible the skills, etc., and try and use the existing mechanisms.
It is about the education thing. Yeah. We've got to be able to work with our communities. If we don't work with our communities, we won't get any further forward.
How we can get quality into the agenda.
First thing, plant anything, because it's going to do some good, whatever you get in.
I would say plant something you can eat.
But I think if it's your own garden, even just plant a tree, because if you choose the right tree, you don't have to do anything to it.
And I think if we could end on high, what are we going to do individually to make this work?
Perhaps we could work with the RHS to perhaps offer membership to people with the best front gardens who've changed from grey to green.
Yeah. That's going to be my pledge, is that I'm going to put seating in front gardens, like Anne-Marie's been showing with her garden. It's a really interactive kind of space, and they shouldn't just be entrances that are aesthetics, they should be interactive spaces. So,
if each of us did our bit in that tiny front garden, we really could make a difference.